Welcome back to Wild Time Adventures with me, Ray, Adventures with Affordable Watches. And today I want to get into how I've ended up with two SEIKO Turtles when I hadn't really planned for that. So for a while I've had this one, the Paddy Turtle, on this aftermarket Jubilee style bracelet, which I've been really fond of. And I started to think that I wanted a rubber strap for it. So I got on eBay to look for something suitable. And in the end, I saw this black dial version on the rubber strap, and the price was so compelling that I thought, well, may as well end up with two. I like the tactical look of the black one on the rubber, so I pulled the trigger. Now I've got two turtles. And I'm going to get into 5 reasons why I think you should consider picking up a turtle. That makes so much better sense than a lot of SEIKOs out there, which, let's face it, aren't the value proposition that they once were. So 5 reasons why you should consider at least one, maybe not two, SEIKO Turtles in 2025. Let's get into it. Hello. If like me you obsess over this most brilliant of hobbies, why not like this video and subscribe to the channel? Thanks, you're a boss. Okay, my 5 reasons why it's a better time than ever to pick up a SEIKO Turtle. Okay, so first of all, let's talk affordability. I picked both of these up for fantastic prices, secondhand. So I originally got this one in 2023, early 2023. If you are a long-time subscriber to my channel, please do. If you're not, then you may be well familiar with this piece. I picked it up for a shade over £200, about £220 I think, if I recall. It came on this aftermarket strap code Jubilee style bracelet. I was very pleased with that because SEIKO bracelets are rubbish. I hate the pin and collar thing, and the quality isn't great. So this came on this lovely bracelet with screw links, milled clasp, and so on and so forth. A great price for the Paddy one, the Professional Association of Dive Instructors one. This one's got the made in Japan on the dial here. I'm not really sure that there's a huge difference in quality in the made in Japan one versus the one that's not, but hey ho, nice to have. So this one then, as I mentioned in the intro, I had planned simply to get a rubber strap for the Paddy Turtle, but then I started looking, and then on eBay this one cropped up. I ended up with a second turtle, this time for almost bang on £200, which I was pretty pleased with. This one I decided, well, you know what, maybe I do need 2 turtles, because this has the wonderful, more tactical look with the black dial here. This is the SRPE 93K1, I think is the correct reference. I hope I've gotten that right. No, I have to correct it if not, but I'm going to go with that. So yeah, less than £200. So all told, 2 fantastic watches for well, less than 500 quid. 2 classic SEIKOs. My second reason is the iconic design. So you can trace the roots of this back to the 70s and further beyond, right back to other classic SEIKO divers like the 6105, for example. So this, yeah, is a reissue of the 70s classic turtle design, and what I love about this is it is so ergonomic, essentially. If we think about the design features, the cushion case, for example, so comfortable, the way that it curves up, and when you move your wrist, it doesn't dig in. The way that the crown is recessed, and that again really helps to make it comfortable, this crown at the 4 o'clock position, and of course makes it really, really durable as well, because it doesn't stick out. You can't knock it, especially once it's screwed in. Also, you know, everybody who knows anything about SEIKO is used to seeing this classic wave design on the case back here. I love everything about the fonts on classic SEIKOs. The Prospex logo, the markers, everything about this makes me really happy. Bizarrely, I prefer the aluminium insert on a classic diver like this rather than having a ceramic one. I know you can get the King Turtle, so-called, that has sapphire glass, it has a ceramic bezel insert, and it has a Cyclops, but I'm not that fussed actually. I don't mind. I feel that if the aluminium bezel gets a little bit scratched up, even if you get a little scratch on the Hardlex crystal, because it's a Seiko, it's meant to be worn, it's meant to tell some stories, I don't mind too much at all. My third reason then, I've already hinted at it, is just how durable these are. So I've been wearing this pretty heavily, the Paddy, for the last couple of years, and it really hasn't picked up much by the way of knocks. I guess partially because of the design. It doesn't have kind of protruding bits or lots of sharp angles that easily get scratched up. My Seiko Samurai, which I passed on and no longer own, was terrible for picking up knocks because it was kind of angular, I guess, and also the bezel itself kind of stuck out a little bit, whereas this one is recessed from the cushion case itself. So it's a particularly durable piece, the Seiko Turtle, I have to say. My fourth reason is actually accuracy. Okay, now I know that Seikos aren't exactly renowned for being accurate, but these two aren't bad. Now, Seikos can really vary. So I have had, well, how many Seikos have I had now? I think this will be my fifth, actually. Now, if I think back to the other ones that I've owned, they really vary. I'd say if I had to average it out, the typical Seiko, it probably runs about plus or minus around 20 seconds, although I know they're quite conservative and they usually say plus or minus 30 to 45 seconds per day. However, with these, on both occasions, I've been really lucky. So this one, I think, runs about 12 seconds behind, and this one is typically even better, which is bizarre because it's the slightly cheaper of the two models, but this one runs to about 10 seconds behind. I'll just cut in some B-reel here, showing it next to my my Atomic G-Shock GW5000U, which obviously is accurate to the right down to the second. So you can see that this one, I've been wearing this for about 36 hours, and you can see it's just over 10 seconds slow. So you've got to be pleased with that, really, considering how much you pay for them. And I don't mind when it comes to regulating these and winding them, setting them up. It's a pleasure, and I think that's part of the joy of mechanical or automatic watches. That connection, that physical connection with them. My fifth and final reason is the ease of maintenance. So these come with a really common movement, the 4R36 movement, in millions of Seiko watches, of course. So when it comes time to have these serviced, it won't cost you a fortune. I don't really know about this, but I wonder if a watchmaker might just stick a new movement in it. I don't know. A very plentiful, rugged, affordable movement. Now, I'm very conscious of not owning too many affordable automatic watches, because the idea of having to service them all would appall me somewhat. So I tend to just, only have a couple of affordable automatic watches in my collection. But these, they won't trouble me at all, and I wonder if I might go quite a few years actually before I have to do anything about these. But yeah, there you go. So thank you so much for checking out my 5 reasons why you should consider the humble Seiko Turtle, a real true icon, so much more affordable and accessible than the arguably inferior SKX. People pay £500–600 for an SKX, and I really don't know why, if I'm honest with you, when you can get one of these which has a superior spec and is, I would say, every bit the icon. So there we go. I'm pretty set that there are 5 compelling reasons why you can consider getting one of these, or if you're me, getting 2. Thank you so much. Please do like, subscribe, all that other good stuff. Help me to keep on pumping out independent watch channel content for you guys. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for now.